Okay, so welcome to this video on application of quadratic equations. I have a question that says the product of three consecutive even numbers is 960 more than the product of the largest number and the square of the smallest. Find the numbers. Solution. Now, we know that if numbers are consecutive, they follow each other. So there is another piece of information here. We are told that the numbers are even. So it means if we were to let the first number to be n, the next number after n, which is even, is n plus 2. The third number, which is even, that comes after n plus 2, is n plus 4. Okay? So there's a first number, second, and third number. We are told that the product of these numbers, so product means multiply these numbers. The product of these numbers is 960 more than the product of the largest and square of the smallest. So it is, if we subtract 960 from the product, the answer is going to be equal to the largest number, which is n plus 4, multiplied by the square of the smallest number. So because from n to n plus 4, the order is increasing. So this is the smallest number. So we are told the square of that. And I want to break this information down. We are told that the product of three consecutive numbers, that is the first, second, and third, which are even, is 960 more. So meaning that if you add 960 to this side or you subtract 960 from this side, they are all going to be equal. So let us work out and see what the value of n will be. So multiplying the left hand side, we have n into n plus 2, n plus 4 minus 960 is equals to n cubed plus 4n squared. Okay? Multiplying this side, we have n squared plus 2n, n plus 4 minus 960 is equals to n cubed plus 4n squared. So expanding these parts, you're going to have n squared into n plus 4 plus 2n into n plus 4 minus 960 is equals to n cubed plus 4n squared. So distributing over, so you have n cubed plus 4n squared plus 2n squared plus 8n minus 960 is equals to n cubed plus 4n squared. Alright, so by observation, n cubed occurs on the left hand side and occurs on the right hand side, so they can cancel. So does to 4n squared from both sides, they can cancel. So the elements we are left with on the left hand side are 2n squared plus 8n minus 960 is equals to 0. So that becomes our final quadratic equation right here. So you're going to have 2n squared plus 8n minus 960 is equals to 0. Right? So if you simplify this by dividing by 2 each term, you're going to have n squared plus 4n minus 480 equals to 0. So using quadratic formula, you're going to have n equals to plus or minus, I mean we have minus 4. This is minus 4 plus or minus square root of 4 squared minus 4 times 1 times minus 480 all divided by 2 times 1. Okay, so this becomes minus 4 plus or minus square root of 16, this one, plus 4 times 480 is going to be 480 times 4, that's 0, 32, carry 3, 16, 19, 20, divide by 2, almost there. So this is minus 4 plus or minus, this is 1936, divide by 2, and you have minus 4 plus or minus square root of 1936, that's 44, divided by 2. So this gives me either n equals to minus 4 plus 44 divided by 2, which gives me, this is minus 4 plus 44, that's 40 divided by 2, 20, or n equals to minus 4 minus 44 divided by 2, which is minus 48 divided by 2, which is minus 28, minus 24. And of course, we are told that these are even numbers, and so we cannot say that they are, we have 20 and negative 28. So the numbers are, if we take the positive value of n, we have 20 as our first number, then 20 plus 2 gets 22, and 20 plus 4 get 24. Alright, so those are the consecutive even numbers, which when we multiply them, that is the first, second, and third, and then we also subtract 960, the answer is going to be equal to the largest number times the square of the first number. So it is always important to learn how to come up with that equation using the piece of information that you're told. The word consecutive means following each other. Even means that number is divisible by 2, so you must know how the order of those natural numbers follow each other, and that's how it is done. Thank you.